Hey Sean, just want to remark, it's interesting to me how the Fast and the Furious franchise, the first cost $38 million and was an hour and 46 minutes. By X, we moved to $340 million and 40 minutes longer. Yeah, it's been a very strange trajectory for a franchise because they were hits, but they weren't massive blockbusters until really kind of Furious 7. Fast 5 changed the trajectory. They started making a lot more money. They were much broader appeal. And so it started really changing with that movie and then kind of peaked with Furious 7, where that became a billion-dollar film. And our perception of this franchise entirely is transformed into this, like, it's this size of franchise. The original Fast and Furious, when it came out, did well, but it was like, it's a rip-off of Point Break with cars. It's overtly what that film is and was. And the second movie, made money, but it was like, it's very kind of, the perception of them was so different. I thought the franchise was dying when Tokyo Drift came out because it was just like, running out of gas. And they're like, let's revive this deal and we'll bring back the cast of the original movie. For us that were watching when those movies originally came out, it wasn't defined by Vin Diesel. Until, kind of with Fast 5 maybe, but that whole perception of it revolving around Dom and the family, that came later on. It was like the perception radically changed. You have to stop and think. Dom is essentially the villain of the first movie. He is not in the second movie at all. He's only in the third movie as a cameo. So the movie debuts in the early zeros. 8 years go by. What was it? 8 years, 7 years, 9 years, whatever. Years go by before Vin Diesel makes any sort of significant return to the franchise because his career had kind of stalled out and he hadn't had anything work in several years, so he went back to the franchise for the fourth one. Then they reshuffled the franchise into what it's become, where it turned into kind of the spy thing and revolving around super duper duper focused in on Dom. That's not what it was. For a decade of us watching the movie, that was not at all the way we thought about these movies.
Most of these clips are pulled from my weekly Patreon live stream. Join at any level and you can join the chat and ask all the questions you want. That's for as little as $2 per month. For $5 per month, you can get your name on my end card. For $25 per month, you can have a monthly video chat with me. Link is in the description for more details, and keep talking movies and TV too much.